gravity plucked from the sky, turning in circles, welter in his eye. There's just too much for him, the hoop's much too high. That's the feathered picture, you sing, you croon, you sigh. You tell a good story, I like how you begun, but I'm the kid sparrow and I can't run. You put it so cleanly, it's clear he should run from the laughter, all the pain and the lights. The first dance was dreadful, so that hard-fought life is labeled suspect and falls on a debit side. Oh, what a story, you say, chew on it, son. But I'm the good sparrow and I can't run. I know I can't run. I just sit quietly and the sun hits right, I'm just another in the broad daylight. But the eye is still twitching and the head says sundown. Feathers go slowly in over and done time. Oh, what a story, I love how you begun. But I'm the kid sparrow and I can't run. No, I can't run. I can't run. No, I can't run.
All right. That was Paul Zebar. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And ladies and gentlemen, look like I have a call. Hello, hello.
Hello, who is this, CC?
Ah, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. How do you do? Mr. kricd, I recognize that voice from any place, anywhere, any place. Ow! How you?
You must be on the air already.
Yes, sir, I am. You know, well, how would you guess that since you called me on the air? Yes, indeed. So how's my man doing?
All right.
Great. They're not working you too hard, are they, sir?
Yes, I took a vacation and I just woke up. I had to go to sleep. Take a vacation to go to sleep.
Oh, hey. If any man needs to take a vacation and go to sleep, it is King Slacker himself. And when King Slacker himself decide to slack off and go to sleep, that's some sleeping. Yes, indeed. So how's the rest of your family?
They all right.
Yeah? You give them hugs and kisses and tell them you love them?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I tell you what, I'm going to give you a free one. Give them a hug and a kiss from me and tell them you love them from me. And now you got a free hug, you get a free kiss, and you get to free love you from them. How's that?
That's part of life.
Yes, indeed. That's a part of life. So, Mr. D, what you doing today?
That's a good call. I'm checking on you.
Well, thank you very much. It's good to know someone checks on me, loves me enough to check on me. You know, that I appreciate that. You know, and I can't say I haven't missed you because every one of my shows I mention you. You know, because
So we are the producers.
we are the producer of this show. Yes, sir. And many more to come, and not just life. How about that? How about that show we put on at the fundraiser? Now, wasn't that a show and a half?
Yes, sir. I see the ones they get to see it. They lost it on us.
Well,
What?
you know, that's part of life too. Sometimes you can lose stuff, but you know what? Under the present circumstances of the situation, of the approximation, it was out. People's out there taking it by telephones and camcorders. So somewhere along the line, we will wrap it all up in a ball. We'll get all the angles worked out, and we'll put it on life. How's that?
Yes, sir.
You know. So
I know you ain't got no topic. You just. What you talking about?
what am I talking about? The Mr. kricd show. You know I never have a target. You are the one. You, the customer. You, the listener. You are the ones that tell me what to say and what to do. You supposed to call in and turn the topic whichever way you want to roll. Mr. kricd in person. Ladies and gentlemen, out of the clear blue sky comes Mr. kricd. Oh, my man. I love you, bro. Hold on. There might be a pause in the silence so I can give this man a hug. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, good seeing you, bro. Good seeing you. Well, pull up a chair. Grab your mic. You know. Anyone you want, and it's on.
All right.
Would you like some headphones? I still got the kricd headphones here. You know. Since you've been gone, hey, nobody else use his phone. Not on my show.
So not on your show, huh?
Not on my show.
I was let me ride down here on CC.
Oh, well, man, I thank you for stopping in. You know, there's no friend like an old friend. Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you through the phone.
Okay, hold on. I can ride. How about that? Well, you know what, Crick? Why don't you take your old position and let me have mine? You know you're the technician. I'm just a mouthpiece. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, this is something that we haven't heard in a long time. You know, Mr. kricd finally broke out of prison.
Yeah.
You know, because they definitely got to be working him because they worked him hard when I worked there.
So they all miss you there, too. They all talking about Will CC, your boy Kenny, the Reverend. We were talking about you today.
Well, it's good to be talked about. It means that there was a lot of love.
Yeah.
You know, and I appreciate that. And when you see him again, tell him I love him and I miss him.
All right.
Hey, did you do that for me? To Jaws?
Hell no.
You can't cut somebody all they asked you to do.
I had to think twice on that one.
Well, see, what happened was I told Quick D we have a partner of mine named Jaws. Now, if you ever seen James Bond in the movie where they had Jaws, the gentleman with all the steel teeth that stood 6'7", you know, and was built like a mountain. Well, that's the way this gentleman is at work. And I told Quick D to go and give him a hug and tell him I love him. Like I thought you would do that.
No, so I thought, we good.
Too big for you, huh? Yeah, okay. Well, Jaws, if you're listening, the next time I see you, you know I'm going to grab you and give you a hug, you know, and tell you I love you.
They walking him like a Hebrew, too.
Oh, I can believe that.
Yeah.
I can believe that, you know. So, you got to get away from the new baby. How's the new baby coming?
He all right. He pretty good. He ain't crying and whining and all that. So that's pretty. He always want to be in that swing. That's a good thing. He's killing me with batteries.
Yeah. Well, you know, he hasn't gotten to the point that he knows his dad, so he just kicks back now.
Yeah, he
act like you.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, he pretty independent to be a little baby. 3 months.
Well, you know, that's all right.
Yeah.
You know, give him a chance. You know, he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right.
Yes,
you know, and I'm hoping that when you decide to baptism, I get to be the godfather.
All right. Yeah, I gotta talk to her about that. That's something we ain't discussed.
Okay. Be sure to bring my name up.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're gonna put a horse's head in your bed. Okay. I'm gonna tell you now. Well, okay. For all you horse lovers out there, I won't do that. I'll put a deer head. How's that? Is that better?
Put a cheese head. You better put some colors on the one
ladies and gentlemen, you know, this is a night that if you want to make a call because Crick D is here. You don't get that opportunity too often. And if it wasn't for Crick D, you wouldn't be talking to me. Well, you're not talking to me, but you wouldn't be listening to me. You might not be listening to me either. But either way it is, if you are, if you aren't. You know, Crick D was got one that got me here.
But they can be talking to you if they call 414-935-2951.
What was that again?
West Radio, 414-935-2951.
Okay.
River West Radio live call in for CC and Crick D live.
Yes. So if you're out there, call 414-935-2951. Man, I took that one for a long stretch.
That's all you been doing since you ain't been there.
Well, you know, I've been doing pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different part of life for me now that I still wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work. You know, I got to break that habit.
Yeah.
So now I wake up, get up, walk around, and I'm spending more time working on my house. So that's a good thing. But you know, I was a lucky man because I was supposed to only work that job for a month.
Yeah.
You know, and I lasted almost a year. You know, so I was pretty blessed. And to top it off, out of it, he became one of my best friends. Jaws is one of my best friends. You know,
yeah.
I met a lot of really good cheeseheads. Because I'm from Illinois, you know, I'm a fib. I'm a W fib now, but I'm a fib. You know, but I won't fib to you because I'm a fib. I'm just a fib. And I didn't name myself a fib. You named me a fib because of where I come from. So don't fib on me. So, you know,
Yeah, there's a lot of cheese there, boy. You better not say nothing about them Green Bay Packers.
Well, I like the Green Bay Packers. I like the last game they did.
I don't even watch it.
Oh, well, I think
That's like a soap opera. I end up sleep before the show over with, like a Lifetime movie.
well, we ourselves are somewhat artists, and when we are not working, we're creating. You know, and I'm presuming, like any other football, baseball, basketball games, teams, I don't watch none of them, but I like to go out and create new dance steps, new music, and kricd actually got me into rapping. Oh, rapping! Old school rapping. But since I do an old school rap now, he does the young school rap, I do old school rap. Yeah.
But rapping came from the old school. I be listening to them old school. They was doing the real rapping.
Well, yeah. And, I'm glad that you brought that up. Because they were. And everybody, history repeats itself. You remember when everybody was wearing the tags on their hats?
Yeah.
They didn't realize it. All these brothers walking around with these tags on their head, they didn't realize that they was imitating Minnie Pearl from the Grand Ole Opera.
Yeah.
She used to have a great big hat, and she always had her price tag on her hat.
So did.
And so the brothers came out, and they thought they were super cool, with their tags on their hats, and thinking it was a new deal that they were coming up with. And Minnie Pearl already done it. And rapping was back in the day.
Yeah.
Remember when in the day it says, they get to singing, and then all of a sudden it says, "Oh, darling, I think I love you. You remember when?" Oh, yeah. That was the beginning of rapping.
Yeah.
And how about, say what? Call you when? Don't be late. Oh, baby, that's what I like. Chantilly lace.
Yes, sir.
That was all rapping. So, yes. So we done did a whole complete circle.
Yeah.
Back again. But me and kricd's going to be black all our lives, so, hey.
I'll be black.
Oh, yeah, I'll be black. He was right. Arnold Schwarzenegger them.
Yeah.
So, I have to admit, Crick, I feel really good with you sitting across.
Yeah, I said I gotta take a vacation and go to sleep. That's bad. But I'm finna get on up and go to this show. Remember I told you I was coming.
Well, I knew.
Yeah.
But with the new baby and everything, you might say you're gonna take a vacation. Then when it gets to that point in time, you've been so wound up, you could have went to work and support the family, because I know that's your top of your line and the main thing that runs through your mind.
I just slowed down. I was like that squirrel. I had to store my nuts up because it's finna get cold outside.
Oh, yes.
It's gonna be a few days I don't want to go.
Yeah. It's the time of silence. There's going to be less hollering and screaming on the street pretty soon because the kids are going to be inside. So, and it is getting cold. When I start pulling out my Long Johns, it's getting cold.
Yeah. When liquor sales go up, it's getting cold. That cold gonna make you sober, so you gotta go buy some more. It's all a scam.
Oh, I hear that. So you can't beat that at all, And when it gets colder, all the beautiful ladies got rosy in their cheeks, and when they smile and stuff like that, and they don't have to put it on there because that cold wind just go ahead on and create it. Yes, indeed. You know. So that's one good thing about, and I like the winter wonderland.
Yes.
You know.
Sometimes depends on how cold it is, though.
You know.
No, it could be cold enough they shut that place down. I like them days.
Well, you know, one thing about the cold is, you know, you can cuddle up to your lady and just have her read a good book to you. You know. And now for those of you who have a fireplace, whether it's wood, gas, or oil, you know, turn it on, just lay there on the floor with your lady, put the baby in between, and just enjoy yourself.
Yes, sir.
You know, because winter is like the time for cleansing of the area. It's the time to stop and watch all the beauty of the snowfall. You know, isn't it amazing how one snowflake, you grab it in the air, and before you can get the opportunity to see it, it just disappears. Or when they start falling, how pretty are they when they fall?
Just, and they all got their different shapes.
Right.
Okay, how many come down?
Right. Just like America, everybody got their different shapes and different color. Just don't mess with the yellow one. Leave those snowflakes alone. You know, leave them alone. Don't even make snow angels in there. It ain't a halo. It's not for halos. Leave yellow snow alone. Okay, all right. But yeah, this is coming to time I can get out there and make a snowman. And I can get out there and make snow angels. How many of you that are over 45 years old still get out there and make snow angels?
I know I don't. It's too cold. Snow get down your back. I send the kids out there to do it. Show me how to do it. Well, I'm going to tell you how to do it. Yeah, me and Cole don't get along. I remember one time my feet got frostbitten in it. I ain't been right since.
Well, I can understand that.
I ain't been right since.
My fingers been frostbitten. My ears been frostbitten. Whew, I'm glad that was the only thing. But, yeah, I start getting my tingling when it started to get a little nippy, you know. And then the fragment of slag that I have in my body, I can tell when the temperature is starting to change, because it starts to change me. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you have anything that you want to say? If you do, it's 414-935-2951. Call us. That's kricd and CC on life. Let's see if we can hear from you. Come on down. Let your fingers do the walking. Yo, 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 yo. And help the show.
Wolfman Jack is back.
And you can clap for the Wolfman.
Boy.
And those of you who do not know who Wolfman Jack is, look him up. Look him up. Because if you want to talk DJs of the day, Wolfman Jack was the DJ of the day. He controlled the airwaves.
Yes, he did.
You know, and the man could play some jams. So, if you know Wolfman Jack, give us a call so we can talk to you about Wolfman Jack. Tell us some of your favorite stories about Wolfman Jack. You know, you might have been in the back seat when Wolfman Jack came on. Remember that time? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, clap for the Wolfman.
Yes, sir.
So, but, yeah, I been waiting for people to call, and no, yes, I'm glad Mr. kricd is here. He must have been sitting here for a purpose, because I had mentioned to you earlier about us knocking down the show. Well, Mr. kricd was one of the person with the cameras Well, his wife was. Now, for all of you who are on Mr. Crick D's Facebook, you probably already done seen the show. If you have, tell me what you thought about it. For those who are not on Mr. Crick D's list, Mr. Crick D, tell them how to get to you.
You can send me a friend request at Slacker Smith, SLACKASMITH at Facebook. Slacker Smith. I accept all friend requests. Even if I don't understand your language, I'm going to accept that too. But the show is on the Crick D Facebook, Slacker Smith.
Well, you heard it. Now, if you want to, for those of you who have never seen me, and has only heard me, go to Crick D and you get the opportunity to see the voice behind me. Or I'm me, I am the voice. Oh, either way, you get to see how I look.
The face behind the voice.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Crick D. You know, I could be getting Alzheimer's, but I don't remember.
Yeah, on my Facebook, we got all kind of pictures of Crick D and CC, the Center Street Days, the benefit show, the videos, you know, a little something. Or you can also Google Crick D and get to it that way. Slacker Smith, Facebook.
So, come on down to Mr. Crick D's town. Stroll around, see what you can see. And I guarantee it'll be as interesting and more interesting than NBC. Or public broadcasting. Well, it could be corresponding. Nothing's more interesting than public broadcasting because they're hot. Except RiverWestRadio.com. Yes, they are as hot as public broadcasting because they let you talk publicly to the public and don't even charge you to talk to the public, and you can do your public opinion on to the public about the Republicans.
Trying to steal Big Bird.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear? I heard. I don't know for sure. Oscar the Grouch locked the garbage can. And they booted it up. The Lapidus, you know, is walking around with telephone poles.
Well, I thought Art was behind the Big Bird conspiracy. You know, Art at work, I thought he was behind that conspiracy. He tried to eat Big Bird, because that boy eat a lot of chicken.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, that's the chicken man. Yes, indeed. And I guarantee you, somewhat, if you missing chicken within a 50-mile range, Art to move into your neighborhood. Okay? You know, so.
Yeah, somebody put on Facebook, save Big Bird. I said, Art must be chasing him.
It'd be like that coyote and the roadrunner, you know. But yet, yes, he brought Big Bird into a political ring and talking about he's going to chop him up.
Yeah, and Sesame Street saved a lot of parents. They saved a lot of kids, a lot of beep whoopings too back in the day. You better go sit down there and watch Big Bird.
Right. Yeah. Well, you know, it was a program that taught you integrity. It taught you love. It taught you respect. It showed you all the different angles of the melting pot. Maybe that's why the Republicans want to get rid of it. It's because it represents us being a unit as one, us working together as one, as we should. Americans, no matter what nationality, no matter what beliefs, you know, as long as you don't mess with our kids. If you mess with our kid, I think they should treat you as a terrorist.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But, you know, Sesame Street created a lot of jobs, too, I was reading.
Yes, it has.
And yes, just like River West Radio, it's free.
Yes.
Public.
Yes. And it's not under the control, and you can't buy it.
But it ain't taxable either. That's why they don't want it. It's not taxable.
Right. Well, anything that's free really almost can't be taxed, except air when they put it in the machines. You know. But outside that, you know, now, I I know there's a lot of people that don't like the former president, and I can understand from their standpoint why they don't like him, but then I can understand why I don't like you. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. That's not right. That's not right. It is not you. It is not you. Because you deserve your own opinion, and you have the right. And I fought for that right for you to vote. So when that time come around, go and vote. I don't care which way you vote, vote. There's a lot of us have passed away for you to have that right. And when it comes to my darker brothers and sisters, you don't know how much we fought for that right. And if you want to know how long it took to fight for that right, talk to me. I can tell you, because I come from the time when I had to step off the sidewalk if a man walked down the street. I had to step off the sidewalk and turn my back if the woman walked down the street. And if I didn't, my parents would probably found me lynched and hung. I saw my first man burn and hung when I was 8 years old. I'm going to tell you, you got that right to vote. Go vote. I don't care which way you vote. Go and vote. Am I right, Mr. Kricd?
Yes, sir. Exercise your right, because some countries can't vote. They got to just take what they can get. We free.
As free can be.
Yeah.
We're not really free. Don't ever think that we're really, really free.
We're freer than some countries.
We're freer than other countries. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Very much so. But the only time that you can be truly free is when you get the knowledge within your brain to know when someone is messing with you and how to get them off you. That's when you're truly free.
Well, else we ain't locked up, we free.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Oh, that never hardly ever crossed my mind, but it does. I do every now and then get...
Go downtown looking for justice, you find just us.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, welcome to life.
Oh, yeah.
So how are you doing today, lady, madam, and sir?
Good.
Good?
Yes.
Only good? We have customers in here. I just asked, and they say they're doing good. They must not listen to life. You're doing good when you wake up in the morning. When you walk into the bathroom and look in that mirror and see you standing there, you can say to yourself, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood because I'm not Mr. Rogers, God bless his soul. And it turns out to be a fantastic day. No matter which way we're going to run, it's a fantastic day. And if you keep a fantastic day in your mind and live it as a fantastic day, your life will always be fantastic. And everything that comes around you will be fantastic. Because whatever the mind can conceive, the body will follow.
Fabulous. Fantastic.
Well, thank you. Yes. So, have you hugged and kissed your kids today?
No. I don't have any kids.
You don't have any kids?
Oops.
Okay. Have you got nephews?
Yeah, I do have a nephew.
Have you hugged and kissed him?
I have not.
Have you called him up and told him you love him?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I don't have a reason. Out of sight, out of mind, mostly.
Well, but that is your history. That is your future. That is your tree.
Yeah.
You should stop and tell them once in a while, hey, I just called to tell you I love you.
And can I borrow $5 now?
That would be all right, too. As long as you get I love you before it, But it would make them feel even better. And even though, no matter how old he is, even though you tell him I love you, and you don't think it's that big of a deal, but it hits it within their soul, it will be a big deal. Because no matter what, when they get that lonely spot in their head, they can always turn back and say, he called me and told me he loved me. Out of the clear blue sky.
I asked for $5.
Yeah. And that might be the turning point to help save him from what he was thinking of.
You think so?
Oh, it can't hurt. Can never hurt to tell someone that you love and care for them. Not at all. And then also, when it comes out of your mouth, you relieve yourself sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
And then you...
Because where the mind goes, the body
Body
will
will
follow.
follow. Yes, indeed.
Well, I wish my body followed me to a couple $1 million, because my mind there already.
You got $1 million. You got $1 million. Have you looked at your family? I've had the opportunity to see your family. You are a millionaire. You got that brand new baby that, oh man, she's too pretty to be you, but yeah, that's okay. God answered my prayer when I prayed that don't make him look like kricd, and he did it, thank you, Lord. But you got $1 million right there, bro.
Yeah.
You know? I should be so lucky. You know? And I am. I have my sunshine. Love you, hey. And I used to pick him up about 15 times, 16 times a day minimum. Give him a hug and kiss.
Yeah.
Pat him on the head and send him back away. I love it. He'd be running through the house and I snatch him up, give him a hug and a kiss. I love you. Put him back on the floor. Let him run away.
So go on about your business.
Go on about your business. I just want to stop you to say what I had to say. But, yes, you should take the time to acknowledge your family, to acknowledge your friends, to acknowledge your loved ones. Because the next second is not guaranteed that you're going to have the opportunity to acknowledge them. Because life passes awful quick. So, Mr. kricd, you know, let's take a quick shot with Paul Zebar. Want you not one of them, just pick a number, because Paul Zebar is one of the best bands Milwaukee has out here. You know, the man knows life. His music is outstanding. So if you don't know about Paul Zebar, please take the time to find out. And when you do find out, sit down and pop some popcorn or maybe over a glass of wine with your lady. Have her lay in your arms or you lay in hers and listen to Paul Zebar and spend some quality time with the one that you love.
I got to get with. How did you get like that? How'd you get that way? How'd you get to thinking, girl? One more thing I got to say. How did you get like that? Winding up, 'cause every machine don't purr from the get-go. bound to break out. They're bound to break out. How'd you get like that? How'd you get that way? How'd you get to thinking, girl? One more thing I got to say. Oh, how'd you get like that? How'd you get like that? You can tell me, girl. How'd you get like that? Oh, just whisper it to me. How'd you get like that? Oh, tell me now. How'd you get like that? There was a rustle and then a clunk, a clacking kind of ease in there. She said, listen, as she whispered low, that's the music in my new church. That's the music in her new church. Pines will whisper and dogs will howl in the music in her new church. That's the music. There was a tremble and then a call, a sluicing through of who knows what all. She said, feel it as she brushed my arm. That's the wind through my new church. That's the wind through her new church. You got pine cones, you got down now on the wind through her new church. In her new church. In her new church. There was cardamom, then a bush, and everything that's engineered. She said, breathe it as she stirred my brew. That's the wine in her new church. That's the wine in her new church. Bouquet of roses, drinks of dew now in the wine in her new church. In her new church. Oh, in her new church. In her new church. In her new church. In her new church. There was a blinking and a flash, a startling sort of phantasm there. Well, she said, ride it, and she caught my arm. That's the lightning in her new church. That's the lightning in her new church. Searchlights nail and strokes fall short. There's a lightning in her new church. I'm a fool, but you'd be too now. Something shaking in her new church. No time for pausing, no room for room now. Come on in, the brand new church. In her 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 new church. That's the music. That's the music. That's the music. That's the music.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, no, Mr. Paul Levi is the man of the hour. So if you get the opportunity, pick up his CD. Anyone and I guarantee you, you will have an outstanding CD. Now, if you pick up one of Paul Z-Bar CD and it does not meet your approval, you come to riverwest.com radio or you call me up and I will pay for it with Crick D's money.
No, sir.
So, you know, it's coming to that point in time where it's like, MIC, we'll see you real soon, probably 7 days. KY, why? Because we love you. So, Mr. Crick D, will you finish it off for me?
MOUSC. Nah.
That was a Marcy situation you just did, bro. You wasn't supposed to finish that off like that. You know, you're supposed to close out the show.
Yeah, this is your boy Crick D and CC. We live at River West Radio. Catch every Friday. riverwestradio.com/live. This your boy Crick D.
And don't forget get Mr. Crick D on Saturday from 3:30 to 5 o'clock. You know, catch him while you can, because his hour is going to change here somewhere soon. But that's life, right?
Yep.
That's life.
That's it.
That's life. And we hope to see you again. Until that time, we're coming back. Remember, Crick D and CC is your friends.